All right. Well, we talked about which Democrats endorsed former Vice President Joe Biden's presidential bid. Now let's take a look at how social media is reacting to some of those endorsements.
Well, here to talk about this is friend of the show, Turning Point USA's Chief Creative Officer, Benny Johnson.
Hey, Benny.
Thanks for having me on, guys.
All right. It's been a big week for people endorsing Joe Biden. We just sat with our company and ranked them all out. But I know, as you always do, you're going to show us how social media has had fun with some of those people and in the ways they do it. So what's up first?
Yes, endorsing Joe Biden is kind of like selecting the one can of beans that are on the shelf inside of the communist grocery store in Cuba. You don't really have that much of an option right now. So, banner week for Joe Biden, given that he is the only person running for president as a Democrat right now. Pretty exciting. He must have some wonderful friends now that they're all coming together to endorse him since he's the only person running.
Well, the first one you got is Bernie Sanders, right? It has to do with Bernie Sanders. He drops out of the presidential race.
So this is a great meme. This meme has to do with one of a fantastic Robert Downey Jr. appearance in this meme. You have the thrilled Robert Downey Jr., very happy because he's a taxpayer, and Bernie Sanders will not become president. Bernie Sanders had to shamefully destroy all the Bernie bros once again and drop out of the race and endorse Joe Biden. And this meme shows what a taxpayer looks like when Bernie Sanders drops out and what a non-taxpayer looks like.
It's a great breakdown.
Obviously very upset and very happy.
Very great breakdown. All right, what's your next one?
So this one is really exciting. Get in, loser, riding with Biden. There was a famous viral clip where Joe Biden got in a sedan. It was a convertible and drove around. This is him getting in that sedan and summarily driving directly into the water. Everyone knows that Joe Biden would be a horrifying person to drive you around. The guy can't remember what he had for lunch or where he is right now, much less get himself to a grocery store that has been sanctioned on quarantine. So riding with Biden, a terrifying prospect and a funny meme because Joe Biden just literally doesn't know where he is.
All right. Well, next, I guess you're taking us back to Bernie Sanders, right?
Yeah, this is Bernie Sanders swagger jacking Dan Crenshaw. Dan Crenshaw's look, okay, an amazing look. But this is Bernie, what he will look like in 2024 when he decides to once again run again and destroy all the hopes and dreams of every single socialist and commie in America. Hopefully being communist will be illegal after the China virus is over.
You know, the funny thing is I'm glad you explained it because I wasn't entirely sure I got it. Now I get it. Dan Crenshaw, the congressman from Texas who, former Navy SEAL, got injured, lost his eye, and I get it. But it was funny. I wasn't sure I entirely got that one. So thank you for breaking that one down. It makes a lot more sense when you know the full
context. He doesn't look bad in a beard, Sean. Can we admit it? Bernie Sanders looks pretty good in a beard.
Wow. You should try it out.
I have to say it.
All right, we only have 1 minute left, and we only have one meme left. What do you got, Benny?
What are you doing, Joe? Joe, don't do it. Not now. Don't sniff Obama. He's finally endorsing you. It only took a year, and it only took everyone else dropping out for your best friend, Joe Biden, for your best friend, Barack Obama, with whom you served as vice president, to endorse you, and now you're going to use this time to sniff him from behind and smell his hair? Terrible timing, Joe.
Yeah.
Why would you do it?
Well, also, let's not forget the social distancing, of course. But anyway, as always, thanks for being on the show. We'll see you next week. Coming up next, it's our Good Guys, folks.
Stick with us.